Because I sound like a corporate shill when I say that I'm enjoying the pubs. I really am.
NADESHOT gets honest on why Black Ops 7 is getting so much hate.
All the hate was getting blown out of proportion just because of Battlefield, but I think motherfuckers are actually standing on business right now.
Yo.
What, man? It's fucked up, bro. Because I sound like a corporate shill when I say that I'm enjoying the pubs. I really am.
Oh, you got David laughing in the chat off of that one.
Yeah, they're actually back in beef, brother. I feel bad for Treyarch, if anything, because whether it's Black Ops 6 to Black Ops 7, you know, they've never really gone like back to back with like the same theme and developer. I actually think the maps are fun. I'm enjoying using the guns, but there's no community dope. I mean, this is one of the strangest COD releases I've ever experienced. I think, if not the most. Competitive is going to be fun, though. No bullshit.
Yeah, I think comp will actually be a lot of fun to watch.
People don't...
I really do.
I feel like the COD comp community is so segmented away from the actual, I don't know, hive mind of how people are feeling about Call of Duty. It's kind of protected. It's in its own little bubble. I think ranked will probably still be fun, too.
Section, you know?
Once rank comes out, I'll definitely be challenging that. I'm still going to play pubs a little bit here and there, but... I mean, I'm literally spawned in and born and bred from the COD community, and I've never had so many people yelling at me.
This has to be one of the least hyped games, one of the least basically demanding games in that sense, where people would play the new Call of Duty Black Ops 7, and NADESHOT is even surprised at how little hype this game had and how much hate it had at that point compared to Battlefield 6. If you compare Battlefield 6 release, sure, the campaign sucked, but the multiplayer was absolutely awesome. Well, people were very disappointed with what's going on with COD right now. I definitely think there should be a lot of improvement for Call of Duty here. There is more people inbound for Season 1, which they do tease is going to be the biggest update. But even NADESHOT is a bit disappointed. Nothing really stood out. I think there were a lot of features and a lot of things that we saw in previous Call of Duty games, open world maps, you know, some sort of a RPG type that we could fight. But then again, did we really need this stuff, or did we just need better marketing and more talking face-to-face with the community? Because that's what I think is missing here. And yeah, just talking about the campaign, which, you know, Call of Duty is all about realism. The last boss fight, and again, minor spoiler alert here, which I haven't fully finished the campaign or even started it at this point, is basically fighting a giant. That's right. You've never heard of this, but you're basically fighting a big giant in the new Call of Duty Black Ops 7. There's no way multi-trillion-dollar company greenlit this. Call of Duty is genuinely creatively bankrupt. Thank God for Game Pass. And again, the Game Pass went up in price, so you would be expecting better quality because Call of Duty is releasing. And Black Ops 7 campaign is complete dog shit and not worth it. That's what people are saying. But now 4-player co-op and endgame grinding. And a lot of people are disappointed with multiplayer as well, with the new weapons being very bare bones. Personally, I liked it. I had nothing against the new multiplayer in that sense, but I was expecting more transparency and more of, you know, maybe custom maps. We still have been waiting for custom maps for a long time, and here's what NADESHOT basically thinks is this is where it gets wrong. So a lot of people have very different opinions, but the overall sentiment for the new Call of Duty has been overwhelmingly negative. I think it's pretty clear at this point that Call of Duty has become, you know, basically a waiting period where they don't really want to listen to the community unless it affects their sales. They're just really, really excited to push out a game that's not gonna just cater to the community, but it's gonna make as much revenue as possible, while Battlefield 6 really focused on what the community wants and feels. So I am really excited to see what happens next for Call of Duty Black Ops 7, but I really feel like 2025 was just a lot of the team was moved into Modern Warfare 4 for 2026. It definitely makes their sense from the standpoint where it's a much bigger hype thing, and they were just expecting people and streamers to enjoy the game and play it for the long time. But NADESHOT is right about the game being basically too much negative. I definitely feel like Battlefield 6 was not anything out of the ordinary, but when you look into these future events and when you look at what happens, is just that everyone's disappointed at Black Ops 7 and they're using it as a scapegoat, rightfully so. Do you guys personally think that Black Ops 7 is good or bad? Because if you think it's bad, you're one of the 43%, which is a very big statistic. And again, let's talk about the skins and the new items and cosmetics. The store was empty on launch. You couldn't buy any skins at all, which made a lot of people very frustrated. The multiplayer is cool, but it doesn't prove anything out of the ordinary, and people mostly buy for an epic story game, which should be like a movie, which was just bad. I haven't played it yet, but I heard it was absolutely terrible. Same with Battlefield 6. Why do they focus so much on multiplayer and so much on Battle Royale? Again, Battle Royale completely flopped for Battlefield 6, so that's another story we have, how they will release every single year like COD. I do not know, but what I do know, however, here is there is going to be tons of issues for everyone at hand in the near future updates if we don't get that much further, especially if they stopped listening to the community for the near future. This is going to be a very big problem. We needed 5 years to remove this SBMM stuff, or at least add an alternative, which could have taken the maximum 3 months. NADESHOT is very right on this one. So smash that like button. I'll keep you guys updated with more news.